61 years ago, a little human was born to a couple in Hyderabad, and this baby would continue to go on and change the way cricket was presented. He would continue to go on and become one of the most famous and respected commentators of all time and become an idol for many people, including me. If you haven't guessed who I'm talking about by the title of the video in which I state who this video is about, it's Harsha Bhogle. Today I'll be telling what I love about Harsha Bhogle and what makes him so different from the other commentators. One of the things I love about him is the calmness in his voice, and that is perhaps what makes him so attractive. He was given the title of the sexiest voice on radio in 1992, and it was not for nothing. The role of a commentator is to be the storyteller who's able to make fans just listen to their commentary and figure out what has occurred. That's why I think his radio commentary gave him a slight edge, because from a very young age he got used to describing each ball without people watching. Hence, if today you just listen to his commentary, it is really immaculate and precise, yet it never seems boring. Harsha Bhogle has been someone who has had a mix of careers, though he started off at the young age of 19 to do radio commentary. He graduated with a degree in chemical engineering and later on earned his MBA from IIM Ahmedabad. He then went to work for 2 years at an advertising agency. One day my friend asked me, "You keep talking about this Harsha Bhogle, how experienced is he in being a commentator?" So I said the thing which probably most would say, "Nikal yahan se."
मैं चला जाऊंगा जा
How experienced is he? Let me tell you. In 1991-92, he became the first Indian commentator to be invited by the Australian Broadcasting Corporation before the 1992 Cricket World Cup. He has since worked for ABC Radio Grandstand and for 8 years worked for the BBC as part of their commentary team. Since 1995, he has been working for Star Sports and has been part of CricBuzz since 2016. So in terms of experience, it's... Alexa, what is a synonym for a lot? Yeah, a great deal of experience. Something that I admire about Harsha Bhogle is his dedication. To reach where he is today, it took a lot of grinding, especially because he was not a former international cricketer. Being a cricketer and then a commentator is a smoother transition because when you play the game, you understand it better. In an interview, Harsha Bhogle said when he started off as a commentator, he didn't know the different types of balls. He didn't know what was the difference in pitches. He didn't know if the ball was swinging. He didn't even know who the great Ryan Coogler was. But he learned something new every day from others and still does. And he also said that the day you think you have learned everything, think again, because there is always something to learn. What I also really love about Harsha Bhogle is his one-liners. You try to keep track of his brilliant, witty responses and quotes, you will lose track. Here are some of the quotes I loved. When Glenn Maxwell reverse swept the bowler, Harsha Bhogle said, "If you're not a left-hander, become one." When Jeffrey Boycott said Tendulkar is not in the Lord's Honour Board, Harsha Bhogle replied, "So whose loss is it more, Sachin's or the Lord's Honour Board?"
ये बड़ी अच्छी बात कही आप.
When a batsman cut the ball, Harsha Bhogle said, "Give him width. It's like you're inviting a kid to a chocolate party." But what if the kid doesn't like chocolate? When AB de Villiers started hitting from the first ball, Harsha Bhogle said, "Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelt. We are ready for the takeoff." When the wall Rahul Dravid was in sublime form, Harsha Bhogle commented, "Ask him to walk on water and he'll ask how many kilometers." Okay, now I'm going to try and imitate Harsha Bhogle's one-liner, and I'll put on some crowd cheering animation, so don't think that I've just copied Harsha Bhogle's commentary voice. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I'm a bit camera shy. Here we go.
Ashwin, 6 in the bank. Treadwell misses, Dhoni misses, but it doesn't matter. India win the Champions Trophy as England capitulate.
Round of applause, please. I mean, how similar did that sound to Harsha Bhogle?
No copyright.
Now, if I had to describe Harsha Bhogle in one word, that would be humble. He might be a really famous man, but he supports and makes small, kind gestures. If you follow his Twitter, you will see that daily he retweets from Blood Donors India so that awareness is spread for the need of a certain blood type. He has partnered up with Save Soil, a global movement envisioned by Sadhguru to tackle soil extinction. And it's not only him, his wife Anita Bhogle, an author who has written many quality books, is a huge advocate for gender equality. She recently released a book, Equal Yet Different, which has been a hit. She has also released the 2-book series The Winning Way, which I also have, and it's a fantastic book to learn from. His greatest commentary moments include Tendulkar's farewell to international cricket, where Ian Bishop said to Harsha Bhogle, all yours. And that commentary is memorable because he was able to understand what the fans and what Sachin Tendulkar was going through and was able to incorporate the feelings into his commentary.
Now been well over half an hour, 40 minutes since the game ended. Not one person is left. I can promise you, if you had a ticket today and you didn't come, you have no idea what you missed. To me, one of the greatest aspects of Tendulkar's cricket. It's been a wonderful journey to have seen him from the time he was 14, 15 years old. It's just been the enormous dignity with which he's carried himself. Tendulkar's the master of the game, make no mistake about it. He's always looked upon the game as a servant. I think a lot of people looked up to Tendulkar. And often said in difficult times, when Tendulkar got 100, India slept well. I think he's going to that one place that always gave him calm and serenity. It was the one place that was always his own. I've often been asked to describe Tendulkar in one word. And I think humility is the word that comes to mind. Goodbye, great man.
Interestingly, he said that he has more fun as a presenter than a commentator because he rarely gets the end overs. But when he did get to be in the comm box in the end overs, he got it on a special occasion.
Ashwin, 6 in the bank. Treadwell misses, Dhoni misses, but it doesn't matter. India win the Champions Trophy as England capitulate.
That's definitely not the exact clip I used earlier on.
चल झूठा.
Another great moment for Harsha Bhogle was when he was the presenter in the 1999 Chennai Test, where Pakistan won by 12 runs against India and continued to do a victory lap around the stadium. Harsha Bhogle was able not to only laud India's performance but credit Pakistan for winning a thriller of a match. Some unknown facts about Harsha Bhogle is that he actually played university cricket, and surprisingly, there is only one picture of him batting on the internet. And well, this is it. The dark shade glasses are there. He has just flicked the ball, and he doesn't look that different from that picture to how he looks now. He has actually played with the likes of Muhammad Azharuddin, so he has actually watched a legend play from the age of 14 years old. Talk about luck. Believe it or not, he was also included in a movie, Thodi Life Thoda Magic, and has pretty good acting skills. See it for yourself.
सॉरी हमारा बैट दे दो.
संडे को भी खेलते हो?
संडे बोले तो अपना गेम चालू रहता है.
तो फिर संडे को दे दूंगा.
संडे बोले तो अपना गेम रुकेला है.
ठहरो.
क्या यार?
ये लो.
वाओ, इट्स न्यू.
और आप ये लो.
नया बैट. बॉल भी दिया.
तो हम संडे को खेल रहे हैं ना? आज क्यों नहीं? आज? आज तो मंडे है. मंडे को खेलना मना है क्या?
Judges, please give your score. Oh, sorry, wrong clip. There. I would want to end with this clip in an interview I watched.
The first of those in my first game, we're only doing after lunch because of it's a Ranji Trophy match, and it was drinks. Now, no commercials, you got to fill 3 minutes of drinks, right? So there was a senior broadcaster who'd done many years of commentary. As soon as drinks came on the ground, he quickly read the cards and said, and with that is Harsha Bhogle, and walked out of the commentary box. I've got 3 minutes to fill, and he's already done the cards. And I remember telling myself, it's like it was yesterday. I said, one day I will be a senior commentator and I will fill this entire segment and then pass it on to the kid who's coming.
So Harsha sir, I dream of the day when I can sit in the commentary box with you as a senior commentator. And sir, I promise you won't have to fill the advertisement break. You can just pass it on to me. Happy birthday, sir.